Today, I would like to show you a book which I believe is amazing. Of course, we have tons of books that have collection of games of Magnus Carlsen or other top players, but what I like of this book is the new technology that you find and that is made available by this publisher, JBV Chess Books. What is this new technology? Well, simply said, there is a QR code on each game. So this for me is amazing. You say, why? Because if I don't have a chessboard, I just need, and everybody of us has a phone with us 24 hours a day. I just put my phone in my phone at the QR code and I will get the game on my phone. If I have a tablet, the same. Or if I have a computer. The computer, okay, I could have it directly from ChessBase. But in this case, it's really amazing, in my opinion, and I really love it. I love this thing. Another thing that I must say is the following. The publisher put a bookmark in each of the books, which is great because sometimes when you close the book, you don't remember at which page you close it, right? So you have to find something. Instead, I don't have to find anything here. And so this is the great thing. And then, of course, we can go to the content. The content is made by 12 chapters. There are exercises and solutions in each chapter, which is great because the author is teaching you something. Grandmaster Mueller is teaching you something, and then you have a chance to see if you understood it or not. It's up to you, but in this way, it's really great, in my opinion. So it's a book that everybody should think to have, because it's not too thick that you will never finish it, but at the same time, it gives you everything, games and exercises to make you a possible improvement. Then, of course, it's up to us, like always. But I honestly think it could be worth it. And again, I like the idea of the QR code. I would like to show you a game from this book. Like always, I like to show a nice game just for us to enjoy the book together. E4, E5. This is Carlsen Magnus against Bang Yue. In 2017, the type of game is rapid in Riyadh. And bishop c4, knight f6, d3, c6, knight f3, d5. And obviously, when the bishop is attacked, you need to do something. You cannot go here, you go back. Okay? Queen c7, knight c3, he takes e4, and knight takes e4. Here there are also the comments, and so the book is complete in the sense that every game has annotations. I will not put all the annotations and variants when I show you this game because maybe it could become long and boring. But if you get the book, you will read them. Okay, let's continue to watch the game. Knight takes e4, d takes e4, and here there is bishop e7. After this mistake, the bishop pair will become a real trump card in Magnus' hands. Of course, there could have been another move that was bishop g4, but not so good. What does white play in this position? So, from time to time I will ask you some questions because, in my opinion, the real point of a chess book and also watching this chess review is that you try to be active, be proactive, ask yourself questions. That's how you really improve. So if you pause the video to try to find out the move, and now you're ready, the move is bishop knight g5, okay? G5, bishop g5, knight a6, and now bishop e3, castle, queen d2. Obviously, at a certain point, you need to connect the rooks, and you also want, obviously, to finish your development. And here, queen e7. It seems the best move was rook d8, but again, you will read it in the book, okay? So, queen e7 is not a real good move. Queen c3, rook e8, long castle, and the knight c7. Rook d3, obviously, is trying to double up on the d file or to bring the rook on the king side to attack. Queen f6, f8. And now black made a mistake because sometimes there are some squares that you need to have a kind of clear for your pieces. So what did not Magnus, sorry, one you were playing, and what would you play if you were black, okay? Try to guess it. Okay, if you have paused the video and trying to find out, black played knight e6, it was better bishop e6 to try to neutralize the bishop pair, okay? And notice this square is where everything. So why it was better this? Because then it will be used as an outpost. But like this is not a good idea. Rook d6, and now there is another mistake by black. He played g6. Try to see what you would have played as black. It seems that also after this move, which is the best for probably, white will win in the long run, but this definitely not the right one. So rook h d1, queen g7 to unpin this, queen d2, h5, d3, and now it goes back with knight c7. Here there is a very interesting continuation for black. It's a kind of sacrifice, but it seems it gives black some possibility. It is knight d4. So please keep in mind. And if you buy the book, you will see all the line given with this move. So knight c7, and what would you play if you were white? This is a very interesting move. Yeah, bishop h6, queen h7, and now boom, rook d8. Look how white is entering deep in black's territory. Notice that we are at move 22, and this piece is still out of the game. Notice the difference between the two players. White has used it all, black still has to finish the development. Now, what would you play if you were black? Because attack is very important, but we need also to learn the defense. And in this case, black played bishop h3, which is not right. It seems the best move, it was this. Obviously, you can see that white is doing better because it's all on the attack, but sometimes to find the right defensive move is very, very important. So, bishop h3, rook takes a8, knight takes a8, and now there is bishop g5. Notice that it seems for the computer this would have been a winning move. So, thank God we have computers that tell us what to do. Knight c7, queen a5, and knight e6. So this is the position. At this point there is another diagram which says now another advantage of a pair of bishops comes into play. If necessary, bishops can be exchanged more easily than other pieces. So what do you think the white played? White played bishop takes e6, which is a good move, and black again played a dubious move, which is bishop takes e6. It would have been better to take with a pawn, and you will see why. And of course, at this point, white plays the final move of the game, after which black resigns. So, obviously, what is the reason why black resigned? Take your time, you pause the video, and you discover it. If you don't want to discover it, I will give you a simple line so you can see. Okay? Rook takes d8, queen takes d8, king g7. Now bishop f6, king h6, queen f8, queen g7, and queen takes g7, checkmate. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful game by Magnus. Clearly Magnus has played tons of beautiful games, but this book, in my opinion, is really great. I like it very much, and I hope you will enjoy it too.